last in the present series, and although we're very sad it's coming to an end, we're delighted that by giving away a dream machine every week, we've made some people very happy indeed. We've won our first dream machine.
Fantastic.
Over the last 10 weeks, our truck has clocked up hundreds of miles, travelling all over the country, delivering dream machines to their new owners.
Yeah, it fits.
Congratulations! We've given away a car a week every week to the winners of our phoning competition, which has meant me paying surprise visits to hand over the car keys.
I just do not believe that.
It's amazing. It drives just like a big car. It's fantastic. It's dead comfort.
We've invited 3 of our lucky winners here to the Bruntingthorpe Proving Ground, where we'll be teaching them to take their performance cars to the max, out on the track. Race car expert Pat Jackson will be joining me to give our new owners a lesson in handling their new high-performance cars at high speeds in race conditions. By way of a finale, we'll pit 2 of our finest cars, the GT40 and Cobra replicas, against each other for a racetrack duel. Later on, we'll be giving you the chance to win a race car training day all of your own for you and your friends. We'll also be showing you the moment when we delivered last week's dream machine to its new owner. All our dream machines start life in our workshop, and our team have faced some tricky problems over the series. The first project for the team was restoring a classic Ferrari 308 GTBi.
What we need to do now is get the engine as far over that way so we can get in to get that bolt up the back of the air conditioning.
Unfortunately, it wasn't entirely straightforward, as once the 17 layers of paint were stripped off, a rather rotten body was revealed.
We were all quite confident that this Ferrari was going to have quite a nice body, and it's turning into a bit of a nightmare.
Once the bodywork was sorted, it was time to tackle the engine, restored by Ferrari aficionado Manuel.
Can you remember back to the very first time you drove a Ferrari and what that was like?
At the time, I thought it was the best thing you could do with your boots on.
Nothing on a Ferrari is straightforward, not even the windscreen.
That looks as though it's come from a different car.
Exactly, yeah. It looks about 3 sizes too big.
But are you sure that is the right windscreen?
I took it out, yeah. It definitely came out of there.
We're there.
And that's in.
Once it was all fixed up, it was ready for the road. 104,000 of you called in, but there could be just one lucky winner. We rolled up in Kettering one sunny Monday morning to give the keys to a delighted Mark Rolfe and fiancée. Hello, Mark!
Hello.
Come outside. We've won our first dream machine.
Fantastic.
So, Mark, now that the novelty has worn off, how are you getting on with your dream machine?
I'm still loving it. I still have to open the garage door every other morning and check it's still there, and it's not worn off actually. No.
Now, you've obviously got a few miles under your belt out on the road, but what about on the track today?
This will be my first time on the track, so I'm thoroughly looking forward to it.
Mark has got used to the car on the road, but it's time to take it to the next level. Now just flat, nail it, nail it, nail it, nail it, nail it. Yay! Now we'll stay in higher gears than necessary, because that will keep the car nice and steady. Obviously, as you get faster, you can go down gears. That way you'll have more power when you get on the accelerator. That's it. Now straight, straight. Power, power, power. But all the way, all the way, all the way. Meow, meow, meow. Think of Michael Schumacher.
Good, isn't it?
Well, that's the first car and one happy customer. For me, this series has been one fantastic road trip. I've travelled over 20,000 miles to meet car fans from all over the world. Our journey even took us to Africa. Welcome to Cape Town. Cape Town was the unlikely home of one of the world's leading manufacturers of replica sports cars, including the legendary 60s icon, the GT40.
It is an absolute classic, this car. It is a timeless piece. I don't think the guys who did it originally actually knew what they had.
Le Mans in France is the destination for an annual pilgrimage by the GT40 Owners Club.
According to my wife, it's my mistress. She's expensive, she's noisy, and once a year at Le Mans we sleep together.
Although it's primarily a boys' trip, they were good enough to allow me to tag along.
Now this is the venue of the Grand Parade of Le Mans, and as you can see, thousands of people come to have a look.
There's thousands of people here, and it's just going to be fun driving around very slowly and seeing the reaction to the nice cars.
Our Mini Cooper programme focused on the legend that has grown up around the classic film The Italian Job. Naturally, I had to go to Turin.
The Mini Cooper's finest hour was its starring role in the film The Italian Job, where 3 cars were used by a gang of English robbers to escape from the Italian police. But as you can see, Turin is not the best place to make a quick getaway.
But the most memorable location of all is the test track on top of the old Fiat factory. The main building below is now the Le Méridien Hotel, but the roof remains untouched.
Only in Italy would they build something as daft as this on the top of a roof.
In California, we met members of the Kleiner Panzers, the most exclusive and famous VW club in the world, where membership is by invitation only.
Once a month we show up at Dairy Queen and kick tires and tell lies and just enjoy being around each other.
What's with the pansy blue paint, dude?
My girlfriend picked it out, man. Give me a break.
Let's unwrap it and see what we got.
While I was out and about, our team back in the workshop were hard at work. The problem with classic cars is that, well, they're old and they have a tendency to rust. The VW Beetle Cabriolet was no exception.
In 1971, when this car was built, anti-corrosion protection on the bodywork was absolutely pathetic. Apart from a little bit of underseal painted on, you got nothing. Hence, they rot badly. Good thing is, you can now buy complete replacement patch panels.
The MGB Roadster, at nearly 30 years old, was even worse. In fact, we ended up throwing away this shell and buying another one.
Hole, 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 hole. Can't we save the holes and reuse them?
The Aston Martin we bought was yet another huge problem.
Every piece we pull off this car reveals another disaster zone. Oh my God.
While a Mini Cooper is an easy car to work on, we decided to do 3 at once, which is asking for trouble.
What kind of condition is this subframe in? Can we put it out?
Yeah, we just need to...
So that's completely gone. We've got to replace that with a new one.
The team's first kit car was a replica of an AC Cobra. With no rust or rot to contend with, the team made short work of building up the chassis and putting all the new body parts together.
What a transformation.
Then they went to town with the paint job.
Whoa, Black Betty, bam-a-lam, whoa, Black Betty, bam-a-lam, Black Betty had a child, bam-a-lam, the damn thing gone wild, bam-a-lam, said a word not of mine, bam-a-lam, the damn thing gone blind, bam-a-lam,
With a paint job like this, you either love it or hate it. 118,000 of you loved it and rang for a chance to win. Its new owner was Wasim Mohammed from Cardiff in South Wales.
Congratulations! You won our dream machine.
Wow.
Really gorgeous.
I think I got to do this. Let's go.
What was going through your mind when we were knocking on the door?
Well, I still can't believe it now. Even to this day, I still can't believe it that we won a car.
So you've obviously had a little bit of time to get used to it, and also the noise and the power out on the road. What about on the track?
I haven't had a chance on the track, so I'm really looking forward to today.
And what do you think you're going to learn?
I'm not sure when we'll learn, but I'm thinking we'll have a lot of fun.
So you're going to compromise your speed as you're going into the corner here, so that you get it perfect, and then you can power all the way out. The wider you make the corner, the faster you can go.
Okay.
really good?
Yeah, it was very, very good.
We have a fabulous race car training day with Pat Jackson for you and 5 of your friends, where you'll get a chance to drive a rally car, try an auto test and finally take a high-speed spin in a Ferrari. This fabulous prize includes hotel accommodation for 2 nights and is worth over £5,000. You could be in with a chance of winning if you call 09069 122 602 and correctly answer this question. Where is this year's British Grand Prix being held? Is it A, Silverstone or B, Brands Hatch? Lines are open now until 8 p.m. on Sunday the 25th of May, when the winner will be selected from all the correct entries. To be eligible, you must hold a full UK driving licence. Make sure you're by your phone on Tuesday the 27th, when it might be you that we call with the good news. After the break, we'll be pitting Cobra against GT40 in Battle of the Replicas and finding out what happened when the winner of our Speedster set eyes on their prize for the very first time.
If you want to colour and protect the wood in your garden, use the Ronseal garden range. It colours and protects the wood in your garden. Ronseal does exactly what it says on the tin.
I believe in miracles. Where you from? You sexy thing, you. I believe in miracles. Since you came along, you sexy thing. Ah, yes, I believe in miracles.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
However you prepare for your sport. Top athletes drink Lucozade Sport to increase endurance. Are you ready?
I'll be with you in a minute, darling.
You'll have my easy for yourself. I'll just get a paper. Flash starts penetrating the dirt deep down, loosening it from the surface. It's twice as easy to wipe away than with any other all-purpose cleaner.
I've got a hob back at home needs doing.
Bang & Olufsen relies on HP technology to produce and distribute products that bring the world perfect sound.
When you've got dandruff, it's hard to keep your cool.
Refresh. Refresh with natural menthol from Head & Shoulders. It gives you the instant cool of natural menthol, and it's proven to get rid of 100% of flakes.
When you get this cool, it's really not hard to stay cool.
Experience the coolest way to get rid of dandruff. Get your free travel-size bottle from headandshoulders.co.uk.
Polycel's new base coat for cracked, patchy walls. For a really smooth finish, it's the perfect start. Polycel, it only takes 2 ticks.
I think they've undercharged us.
We're hammering down prices, and there's an extra 10% off this Friday and Saturday.
I'm going back in.
Home Base.
No one can be told what the Matrix is.
You have to see it for yourself.
How very fortunate. The Matrix. 9 o'clock. Tonight on 5.
For the last in this series, we're at the racetrack putting some of our Dream Machine winners through their paces. Nail it, nail it, nail it, nail it, nail it.
We've brought some of the winners and their cars to this testing ground to give them some tips on high-performance handling.
Don't worry about speed, just think about what feels right.
Okay. It's not easy on the track for first-time amateurs, as we discovered when we visited the Cobra University in California, where owners of these 400 horsepower muscle cars get to grips with controlling their rocket speed races.
You're going to get tons of coaching, you're going to see your effectiveness going up. My stomach is in my throat, my legs are shaking. They really come out for the fun and experience.
I thought the car would still be handling me, and I'm starting to take control.
When they take this home and they notice that their street driving has significantly improved, then that's a big plus.
From the sublime to the ridiculous, Russell Swift is the world's #1 precision driver and does it all in a Mini.
I've got 2 world records. One of them is the parallel park, where a handbrake turned into a parking space that's 33 centimetres longer than the car in 2 seconds. And the other manoeuvre is the J turn, or the reverse spin, where you get up to maximum speed in reverse and then spin the car around the forward direction without stopping. And my record was for doing that in the tightest space.
But see, if I tried to do it, I would get it so hopelessly wrong.
Off you go now, go on, faster, faster, faster.
Okay, so you really got to be going.
You really got to, because once you pull that handbrake on, it's going to kill the speed immediately. Right. See that speed up, don't back off, can I tell you? Turn in now, turn in.
Sorry about the tones there.
Right, faster, 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 turn. Off you go.
Make no mistake, I love cars, but some people are obsessed. Californian Lynn Park has $3 million worth of Cobras in his garage at home, and not a replica among them.
I got started in Cobras in 1962 when I was a Ford hot rodder and my sister's boyfriend was a sports car guy. All of a sudden he came over one day with a copy of Road and Track magazine, and on the cover was a Cobra with a Ford motor and a sports car body, and we said, this is it. We've died and gone to heaven.
From Cobras in California, it's Aston Martins in, well, Staffordshire actually. Property developer Freddie Pritchard has one of them for every month of the year.
The car, you'll see, for the 60s was highly developed. I mean, electric windows, electric hood, and all the various other controls, all advanced for its years.
From the grey skies of the West Midlands, we cross to the Californian coast to meet a TV star. Woo! No, not this guy. It's the car we're interested in.
When I went to buy another car and I saw it sitting there, and the man said, do you know that this is Magnum's car? I said, what? He said, yes. And I bought it right then.
In case you thought the series was just about men, Sue Jackson showed us that women can be speed freaks too.
You've got to hold onto the wheel, pull the shifter and just go for it as fast as you can.
These cars cover a quarter of a mile in under 10 seconds.
You don't feel like you're doing it that fast, and it's all over so quickly, I suppose. You don't have time to think about that. Blink and you miss it.
Sounds like my love life.
The creme de la creme of our dream team's automotive ambition was this replica of a 1960s race car, the legendary GT40. Manufactured in South Africa, this state-of-the-art replica was built on a stainless steel monocoque chassis. The body was fiberglass and the engine, oh yes, a 5-litre Ford V8 to give it the grunt it needs.
Yes. Hold your feet then.
With the engine in position, it was time to tackle the rather fabulous exhaust, nicknamed the Bundle of Snakes.
Is there a plumber in the house?
So far we've built it, we've got to a V6, we haven't quite got to a V8 yet.
With the build complete, we took it to the track for testing by race car expert Pat Jackson.
Needs a little bit of work. I think where we need to start is, let's have a look at the ride heights on the car first of all.
The ride height is the measurement between the chassis and the ground.
We're going to take this from the bottom of the pan.
Yes, please, yeah. Well, go from the front of the chassis, just there, to the floor.
Great, 8 and 3/8, both sides, no problem.
Next job, check the tracking.
So what are you aiming for? I mean, should it be absolutely true and parallel?
For this car, yeah, the spec is parallel.
We're looking for 0 degrees with no towing in or out.
Simple explanation. Wheels toe in, wheels toe out.
Okay, guys, what have we got?
It's off the gauge, towing in.
So we've got loads of towing in, so we're going to have to wind the track out so we can get it to somewhere near 0. How are we doing, Tim?
Spot on the dot, mate.
Do for me.
Pat's final run proved a success.
Yeah, the car's great now. It's really good fun.
Then when it was just perfect, we gave it away. More calls than for any other car. Nearly 250,000 of you phoned in, but there could only be one winner. Lorry driver Christine Beattie from Colville in Leicestershire.
Oh, dear. Congratulations, you know what? Christine, you won the GT40.
Okay.
Now we've brought her back with her car to Bruntingthorpe. Pat sorted out the car. Can he do the same for the driver?
That's good. Hold that lock on. That's lovely. Now accelerate out of the corner down to the next one. That's beautiful. Lovely. Go on, more. Go on, more.
That's awesome, isn't it?
Oh, it's great, isn't it? What a noise, what a noise. It's like Christmas all over again, isn't it?
Oh, it's better than Christmas.
Better than Christmas. Lovely. Oh, listen to that. And 4P&L. Great stuff. Keep it going. And signal left now because we're on the way in. Signal left. Beautiful. Well done.
Terrific, absolutely. I shall sleep well tonight.
You will. That's the thing. When you go out, make sure the old boy drives, and then you'll be fine. You can wind the old recliner back and have a few Zeds on the way home.
Something else.
It is good though, isn't it?
Oh, it's fantastic.
You could be in with a chance of winning a race car training day for you and 5 friends if you call 09069 122 602 and correctly answer this question. Where is this year's British Grand Prix being held? Is it A, Silverstone, or B, Brands Hatch? To be eligible, you must hold a full UK driving licence, so make sure you're by your phone on Tuesday the 27th, when it might be you that we call with the good news. This week we've decided to fly the winner of this week's Dream Machine down to us. His name's Kevin and he's from Aberdeen. Hello, Kevin.
Hello.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now you look very happy, you're very pleased with yourself.
Chuffed.
A long and exciting morning for you.
Yeah, it's been a long night as well.
How do you feel? How did you feel when we rang you?
I thought it was a joke for a start. I wind up.
Is there anyone else that's going to be sitting in alongside you?
Yeah, my wife. She'll be chuffed.
Party! Like you thought?
Better.
Is it?
Even better. Looks brilliant. Something different. I can see myself driving about in the Highlands and this. Never thought in a million years I'd win.
But you rung up for some of the other cars as well.
I've rung up every week.
Have you?
So, persevering.
Nice.
Yeah, brilliant, excellent.
Now tell me about France.
I'll maybe take the wife on a trip there, touring, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I saw one of these in France and took a picture of it on holiday once. And so now I own one.
Well, enjoy. I hope you really enjoy it.
Thank you very much. Brilliant.
There's no way I'm going to come to a racetrack without having a bit of a race. Machine. I hope you've enjoyed it nearly as much as I have, because I've had an absolute blast. No hands!
According to a recent survey, Britain has the angriest drivers in the world. Next up, Quentin Wilson reveals the extremes from ramming other cars to smashing baseball bats through the windscreen. And it happens. 50 looks at road rage next.